Sherell Pringle was a happy woman who lived in Lynn, Massachusetts. She was 40 years old, had 2 children, and loved spending time with her family. People said she had a warm smile and a kind heart, but behind that smile, something dangerous was growing. It started with love and ended in fear. A few years before everything went wrong, Sherell met a man named Bruce Maiben. At first, Bruce seemed nice. He was charming, funny, and made Sherell feel special. They began dating, and for a while, everything looked fine. But over time, Bruce changed. He became angry, jealous, and controlling. If Sherell didn't answer his calls or messages right away, he would accuse her of lying. He didn't want her talking to other people, not even friends. Sherell tried to make things work, but Bruce's anger got worse. He began to frighten her. He yelled, broke things, and once he even broke into her home. She told her friends that she was scared. One day, Bruce threatened her with a knife. That was the moment she knew she had to leave him for good. Sherell sent a message to a friend saying she was done with him. She wanted to move on with her life and never see Bruce again. But Bruce couldn't accept that. He refused to let go. On December 19, 2021, Sherell went missing. Her family tried calling her, but her phone went straight to voicemail. Her children didn't know where she was. Her mother, heartbroken and afraid, called the police and reported her missing. Everyone hoped she would be found safe. 2 days later, on December 21st, police made a terrible discovery. In a quiet area called Rumney Marsh Reservation, they found Sherell's body. She had been stabbed many times. Later, the police said it was 217 wounds. It was one of the most brutal crimes they had ever seen. Detectives began to investigate right away. They checked Sherell's phone, her messages, and security cameras around her home. Everything pointed to Bruce Maiben. They found his car near the area where Sherell's body was discovered. Inside, there was blood. Bruce tried to act like he didn't know what happened, but the evidence told the truth. He had followed Sherell after she told him she was done with him. He attacked her in anger and didn't stop until she was gone. News of the crime shocked the whole community. How could someone hurt a woman so badly just because she wanted to move on? Sherell's family cried for justice. Her mother said through tears, she didn't deserve this. She just wanted to be free. That night, the city of Lynn was quiet and forever changed. After Sherell Pringle's body was found, the quiet city of Lynn, Massachusetts was filled with sadness and fear. People who knew her couldn't believe what had happened. Everyone wanted to know why and who could do something so cruel. But deep down, many already guessed the answer. Police officers began their investigation right away. They spoke to Sherell's family, friends, and neighbors. Everyone told the same story. Sherell had been trying to get away from her ex-boyfriend, Bruce Maiben. He had scared her for months, and she was tired of living in fear. Detectives soon gathered evidence. They found security camera footage that showed Bruce's car driving near the area where Sherell's body was discovered. They also tracked his phone and saw that it was in the same place at the same time Sherell went missing. Inside his car, police found blood, later confirmed to be Sherell's. When they arrested Bruce Maiben, he tried to act calm. He told the police he had nothing to do with Sherell's death, but the detectives knew he was lying. The more they investigated, the more they uncovered. They found messages where Sherell told her friends that Bruce had broken into her house and threatened her. One message said, "I'm done with him." That simple message, those 4 words, seemed to have exploded with rage. He couldn't accept that Sherell no longer wanted him in his life. After his arrest, Bruce was taken to jail to wait for his trial. The case quickly became well known across Massachusetts. News stations reported how Sherell had been stabbed 217 times, a number so high that even experienced detectives were shocked. The DA said it showed pure anger and cruelty. Sherell's family attended every court hearing. Her mother sat quietly, holding a photo of her daughter. She said she wanted Bruce to see the pain he caused. Her voice shook when she spoke in court. "You took away my baby. You didn't just stab her. You destroyed our lives."
The courtroom was filled with emotion. Some people cried. Others stared in silence at Bruce, who sat with no expression on his face. The prosecutors described the terrible details of what he did. They showed evidence and told the jury about Sherell's last hours. When the verdict finally came, the courtroom held its breath. The judge read the decision slowly. Guilty of first-degree murder. Sherell's family hugged each other tightly, tears rolling down their faces. They finally had justice, but their pain would never go away. The judge sentenced Bruce Maiben to life in prison without the chance of parole. That meant he would never walk free again. Outside the courthouse, Sherell's mother spoke to the reporters. Her voice was soft but strong. "I hope no one else has to go through what we did. My daughter wanted to live. She just wanted peace." And with that, the city of Lynn began to heal, slowly but together. The courtroom was quiet after the judge gave the final sentence. Bruce Maiben would spend the rest of his life in prison. No freedom, no second chance. But for Sherell Pringle's family, the pain was still heavy. No sentence could bring her back. Sherell's mother sat in the front row holding her daughter's picture close to her chest. It was a smiling photo of Sherell, taken before all the pain began. The mother looked at the man who had taken her child's life and said softly, "You didn't just kill my daughter, you broke our hearts." Everyone in the courtroom was silent. Some people wiped away tears. The judge nodded respectfully, understanding how hard it was for a mother to face her daughter's killer. When the trial was over, the family walked outside into the cold November air. Reporters were waiting, cameras flashing. But Sherell's mother didn't speak with anger. She spoke with love. She said, "My daughter was kind and loving. She didn't deserve what happened to her. I want every woman to know, if someone hurts you or makes you feel scared, please get help. Don't wait." Those words touched many hearts. People across Massachusetts shared Sherell's story online. They wanted to make sure no one forgot her name. Community groups began to hold meetings about domestic violence awareness, teaching people the signs of abuse and where to get help. Sherell's friends also came together to honor her memory. They held candlelight vigils, lighting candles in her favorite color, purple. They prayed, cried, and remembered her laughter. They said she was the kind of person who would do anything to help others. Sherell's children now live with her mother, who promised to raise them with love and strength. Every night, she tells them stories about their mom, how she loved music, how she danced in the kitchen, how she never stopped smiling. She wants them to remember the light, not just the darkness. The community of Lynn slowly began to heal. People started speaking more openly about the dangers of toxic relationships. Local leaders pushed for stronger protection for victims of abuse. Sherell's story became a warning, but also a message of courage, a reminder that every life is precious and deserves safety and respect. Years may pass, but Sherell's name will never be forgotten. Her story stands as a symbol of love, loss, and the strength of a mother's voice. In the end, justice was served, but true peace comes from remembering her and making sure others are protected. Sherell's mother still visits her grave every week. She brings flowers and whispers, "You're safe now, my baby." Then she looks up at the sky, believing that her daughter is watching over her, smiling, free of fear at last.